All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ask Lone Duck here on the old YouTubes. We got a good question from our buddy Andrew, who actually works at Gunner. We got the new food crate here. It is helping me prop up my coffee mug of coffee. It's nice and cold, if you know what I'm saying. Andrew asked us about training versus genetics, and which I think is more important. Diligent dog training versus a well-bred, pedigreed up dog, if he's looking for that good balance of hunting, family, and competition dog. So quickly, before we get into that show or episode, whatever you want to call it, click subscribe for me, baby. I appreciate it. Give it the old thumbs up. We appreciate it. All right, Andrew. That's a great question. Diligent dog training with a dog who doesn't really have a pedigree. All right. Versus a dog who has a stud pedigree and probably a little not as diligent training. So here's my thought. I'm kind of thinking out loud here, everybody, so roll with me. I think a dog, you don't even have to look at pedigree. Don't even tell me what they are. Line 5 or 6 dogs up in a row. Let me play with them for a week. And I don't care who has good pedigree. I care about trainability, enthusiasm, natural instinct, desire to do the job and to please me. Work ethic, passion, athleticism, speed, those kind of things. Those are, to me, what make a great dog. Looks, coat, temperament, on-off switch. I mean, that to me is a great dog if you can encompass, if you can, all of those things. So when you look at pedigree, you are, and you're buying pedigree, you're researching pedigree, you're getting a dog whose parents and grandparents have competed at a high level in the hunt test or field trial game, you are stacking the deck in your favor that your dog is going to be trainable, have desire, determination, guts, grit, whatever you want to call it, trainability, where if you just get a lab out of the newspaper whose parents haven't really done anything, it's a purebred lab and maybe it's got papers, right? It's AKC registered, it's got papers, but all the way down the line, there's no hunt test competitors in it. You are rolling the dice that you might get a dog that doesn't like to swim. You might get a dog that really is stubborn or whatever the case may be, but you can still get that with a pedigree dog. So it's to me, it's hard to say, other than when you are looking at pedigrees, you're looking at health certificates, you're stacking the deck in your favor that you are getting a dog that is trainable. You're getting a dog that's got the qualities that we want. I think time and effort on our part, training, enthusiasm for training, patience with that young dog and developing it properly and building it. You can take a dog that has no pedigree at all and turn it into a bad to the bone competition dog, hunting dog, family dog, whatever your goals are. If you push the pace and work really hard and work as a team and the dog has some capabilities, you're going to make a great companion in the blind and in the home and in competitions. But I think if you were to ask me if I was a betting man and you had a puppy where I could look at the pedigrees, don't even give me the puppies. Hand me 2 pedigrees and say, which one do you want? I would every single day take the one whose parents and grandparents and great-grandparents competed at a high level, because that's generally your winner. I mean, doesn't mean it's not possible without papers, without parents and grandparents and great-grandparents who've done the job. But I think if we're gambling here, or investing our time, energy, and emotions and finances into a dog, we want to stack that deck with the pedigree. I've trained a bunch of dogs who have had all the right things in a pedigree, and they weren't very good. And I've trained a bunch of dogs who had zero pedigree and were great. So with that being said, I think our efforts, I think how that puppy was raised really do play a large role. But if you are going to gamble on getting a puppy for the next 13 years of its life, let's do the research and put the time in and purchase a dog with a pedigree, because you're still going to put the same amount of effort over here as you are over here. This is just going to come a little bit more naturally most often. So I hope that answered your question, Andrew. Thank you so much for all the support from Gunner, our friends over there. Buddy, thank you. And I appreciate you all tuning in. Again, do me a solid, click subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.